Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And a glance here at the man called plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll throw with May. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, May. He finds his man, complete. It's Morales. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A quick throw outside by Locke. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
now May on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it, because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice, because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
looking to put a drive together.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Trey Amos on coverage.
Throwing here is May.
A quick hitter complete. It's Morales. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another 1st down.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Morales.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. To throw, it's May.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Now, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady work wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Back to the air goes Daniels.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
To throw is Daniels.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down up near the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Washington first down.
They run. It's Tucker.
Oh, what a juke into space.
There's some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing now is Daniels.
That's caught right side by Anderson.
From the 41, here's second down at 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Daniels.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Henry Toto there to bring him down defensively.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Daniels looking to throw. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
There defensively was John Johnson and knock it free.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
And they'll fake it on a jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
3rd and 13.
3rd down and 13. Here's May.
He's got the connection over the middle of Diggs. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Washington offense set to take over.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
second and 2. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Daniels. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. Give him 9 yards on the second down screenplay. 6-0 our score after 1. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
For a Commander's 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Pats will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
New England's offense set to go. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday I'll press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, May with it. It's complete to Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Morales. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Washington on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Douglas, the man in motion. To the air, May. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
Well, Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
On first down, it's Morales. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? 2nd and 13. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now an option play on second down.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
It's a gain of
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8.
at the Patriots' 10-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Jaden Daniels.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders have cut it back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
And he returns this to the 22. The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. May now off the bootleg.
Complete to Washington.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They run the counter. Morales. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Looking to throw. May. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Throwing here is May. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Good coverage by Nakobe Dean.
They'll throw with May.
And Diggs has it.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's May.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15.
13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Daniels.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Now Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
To throw is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop.
It's a gain of 8. And the Washington first down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Here's 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And finally down at the 32-yard line. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. And he is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here's Merritt to start the drive.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Number 86, incomplete. He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Daniels going to try to sneak.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1. Pays off. They convert.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Washington first down.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
operating from the gun. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run inside. Krosky Merritt knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On the give, Krosky Merritt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, it's May. He's got it to Williams. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
to the air, May. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Kayvon Thibodeaux able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Dancing away at the 30. A good return there, 17 yards.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. And the Washington offense heading out. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Give to Krosky merit. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll run with Tucker. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Washington 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Touchdown, Washington! A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after here coming up. And with that, the lead is up to 8. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England trying to get a place on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because it's stalled out drives.
So you're saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's May.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The Patriots send out their punter.
as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's Tucker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. And let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Back now in Foxborough. It's one. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.